All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I have Dave Harris with me. He was a guest on the show, competitive shooter. All right, and today we're going to run you guys through the fundamentals. If you missed the first video, go ahead and check it out. We went over loading and also his training methodology. All right, so today we'll start off with the stance. All right, Dave, whenever you're teaching a brand new guy how to shoot pistol, how do you normally teach them stance? And what we'll do is you'll teach me, and then we'll throw a 3-inch target down there, and I'll try to apply the fundamentals that you teach me so guys can see that it actually works.
Okay, so the first thing I do is we're trying to build from the ground up.
Okay.
The ground is actually the most stable thing, so stance is the first thing we talk about. So when I'm talking about stance, the first thing I like to tell guys is, okay, we need an athletic stance. It sounds horrible, but we're gonna move like an athlete and thinking like a criminal, right? So we're gonna be like that, right? So first thing we want to do is be an athletic stance. So we want to be able to actually, like, we're gonna take our feet and move our non-firing foot back some.
Okay.
Now I say when I'm teaching people, I always say about halfway.
Okay.
But some people are different because of your sizes, and we want it about shoulder width apart.
Okay.
Right? Now, weight distribution, right? So now I'm standing here like this. I want an athletic stance. So if you ever been in boxing, boxers stand like this so they can get off the X and stay on the X, right? Okay. So that's the concept, is as a boxer, like a boxer stance, like, hey, okay, here we go, right? Because in reality, what is recoil? I always think of it like this. I can deliver a punch and I can receive a punch when recoil hits me.
Gotcha.
So I can receive the recoil hit.
Gotcha.
Right? Now, for weight distribution, I want my weight on the balls of my feet. I don't want to be on my toes. I want to be on the ball of my feet, but I don't want to have so much weight forward that I'm off of my heels, that my heels are coming up because I'm out of it.
Gotcha.
So I always tell people, you have a balanced triangle. And guys that have done fighting and stuff have a triangle. In a perfect world, when I'm balancing that triangle, my weight is distributed in the center so I can handle recoil, but I also am not so far forward that I'm going to fall.
Gotcha.
So that way, if I stay in that balanced triangle, then when I move, I'm still okay.
Gotcha.
I also tell people, don't get into some weird burn it down stance for the flat lane so you can burn it down.
Yeah.
I was like, look, man, how do you stand when you're normally talking to me? Like that?
Yeah.
That's comfortable. Okay, if I'm comfortable, I'm going to shoot better. You might have to adjust a little bit by leaning forward more, but that's about it.
Gotcha.
You don't have to, like most people stand about shoulder width apart. No one stands like this.
No.
Yeah, so you're standing like, hey, man, we're sitting here talking. Guess what? I slide that foot back some, I'm done.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Pretty simple. You want to bend your knees slightly bent over at the waist, okay? And you want your weight to be distributed forward.
Okay, gotcha. And hips, shoulders.
So we're trying to stay in line. So when we bend our knees, we still want to be over the feet.
Okay.
If we lean our hips and stuff forward, we fall out of that balanced triangle.
Okay, I gotcha.
So we trying to stay in that balanced triangle. In a perfect world, if I had a pendulum, it would just dangle in the middle of that triangle.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I'm sitting there like that.
Okay, perfect sense.
So I'm just normal, boom. Knees slightly bent, not so much bent that everyone's been in the schools where they have you do all that stuff back in the old days and be all like this and your body gets all tired and stuff.
Yeah, because it's not normal.
No, it's not.
I gotcha.
Guess what? Just bend your knees slightly. Okay, you're done.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Too easy. What we'll do, guys, we'll put some rounds down range with the fundamentals that we just went through. So stance, Dave will put some rounds down range, then I'll put some rounds down range to show you guys that the fundamentals actually works. All right. So on you, Dave. Yep. So the top one is Dave and the bottom one is mine.